And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Bosch, high post. Pass to Stackhouse. Payton with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Hibbert with the screen. Payton drives in. And the layup's good off the glass. Payton's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for El Paso. Now, here's Fox. Ibaka outside. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. With the drive. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Pass to Gobert. Good ball movement here by Miami. Another shot. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Hibbert with the screen. Here's Stackhouse. Here's Bosch. And it's Miami with the rebound. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Gobert. To the wing right side. Outside, Fox. No good from outside. El Paso trails by 6. And Jones over to help. Now Bosch. Now Green. Here's Stackhouse. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last. Substitution on the court. Miami leading by 6. Outside, Fox. Pass to Havlicek. Now, here's McDaniels. Count it. McDaniels got his first points of the game.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Gobert with the block.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
The kick out to Fox. Stolen by Thompson. He takes it in, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And Thompson throws it down.
Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
It's Garnett on the wing. Garnett drains the triple.
The height of Garnett's release makes it so hard to cover and opens up options for him offensively.
Brunson outside. Grant for 3. Stolen by Westbrook. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, I love the confidence off the catch, not giving the defense any time to react.
Pass to Thompson. Hibbert with the screen. Inside. The rebound by Ibaka. Havlicek outside. Fires for 3. And Westbrook throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And so we conclude the first half. Miami leads by 12. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now, here is Ibaka. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert. And it's El Paso with the ball. Here's Thompson. Garnett with the block.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
And out of bounds, El Paso will have it. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now here's Brunson. He has yet to score. Hibbert with the screen. 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
El Paso shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Hibbert pulls it in.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Constant energy. Westbrook's effort on D leads to a hoop. You're not going to outwork this guy.
Hits the three-point bomb. Westbrook's got 10.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
For El Paso, they've made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. 3rd quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at him, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And here's Brunson following Russell Westbrook's 3. Brunson with it. Westbrook picks him up. Brunson, nice read. Quick decision.
And I like seeing Brunson.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Both teams deciding to change it up. El Paso trails by 14. Pass to Grant. It's tipped and stolen by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Back to Brunson. We've got 1:23 left in the 3rd. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Oh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now here's Brunson. Grant on the wing. 4 on the clock. Grant outside. Launches a 3. He goes up again. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Strong play on the interior, forcing the defender to overcommit.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. No good on that one. And he sinks the second.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
El Paso trails by 13. Here's Brunson barreling in.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
It's taken away by Peyton. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Miami leading by 11. Pass to Jones. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Hibbert. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Miami sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for El Paso. They trail by 14. Kicks it out to Grant. They get it again. Back to Thompson. Three-pointer. And it's no good. Third time he's missed in 9 shot attempts. McDaniels with the ball. Now Green defending. Payton up top. This one for 3. And another miss by El Paso.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Good. And Miami leads by 16.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Thompson outside. Green pulls the trigger. Gobert there for the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Thompson. Launches from deep. McDaniels pulls it down. Miami leading by 16. Outside, Grant. From deep. The shot misses. And Miami has possession. McDaniels fires. Jumper is off. Now Thompson. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Gobert there for the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for Miami. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Puts up a deep 3. McDaniels pulls it down. And here's Miami. It's a 16-point game.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Bosh, the screen. Now Green. Bosh inside. Off the glass. So it's Miami now. Fox. No good from 3. Thompson surveying the floor. And get the 3. Payton with it. Now Payton defending. Here's Gobert. Fox. He's off from 3. Here's El Paso. They trail by 16. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Substitution on the court.
Timeout called, El Paso.
Timeout.
They're trailing by 16. Guys, what do you think?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Timeout called, El Paso.
Timeout.
7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
So Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
I assist ya, or do you get the picture? If you don't budge, I'm gonna have to hit ya. Hit ya with the tactics. 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 Yo, the lace is loose and fist tight. I never lose it. Sun up and up all night. If I'm gonna do it, then I'm gonna do it right. A to the R to the A to the E. What you think? I'ma stay G. H is for hot, cause that's what I be. IJK, I'm cold like Slurpee. Ooh, I drop bombs. I was born with the brains in the brawn. I am the king, and you're just a pawn. Who's got the high ground now, Obi-Wan? Alphabet rhymes like chicken noodle soup. Two-door beamer, pick you up in the coop. Shooting for the hoop, jiggy on the loose. Shark mentality, like my name Bruce. Hit you with the punk tactics. 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 Hit you with the punk tactics.
Question, Nazar, I like this beat.
Ain't free today, free all the guys. I done said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be my ball, I don't care if she tall like a tree, that get climb. Got a couple coppers, hashtag blessed, now these cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief and Kanye West. As long as the outside with the zoo shit, never see home. It's wild, we all beat the odds. How that's unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is poor till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a bad sale and leave all type of in the phone. Y'all made it safe. Streets, these kids ain't got no structure. Don't leave your in a room with me. I have it eat cherries on my hand like damn who is butter. My so bad I don't need one. Yes, I'm talking about and you can't have a back. I love this. For the team, bro, swing, got swing. Just like a baby dude. Got the kitchen if you can't take the heat and make a soup, put his like we don't wanna know no don't eat.
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So El Paso will get the first possession. Brunson scanning the floor. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Well, long-armed and broad-shouldered, Yaxel Lindenborg has a first-team All-NBA name, and his skill level stands out as well. At 6'9", able to pass, handle, and shoot, he is multi-tool.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
Back to Brunson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Pass to Poole. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Lindenborg missing. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for El Paso. Lets the free fly. And El Paso, another three.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
To the inside. Chamberlain's shot is off. A three ball. Offensive rebound. From deep, Brunson got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Back back to Poole. And once again off the mark by Salt Lake City. Here's El Paso. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. And that's out of bounds. El Paso will keep it.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
On deep, Brunson, and El Paso, another three.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Ball. Evans outside. 4 on the shot clock. Launches it. And London board missing. El Paso leading by 10. Brunson with a clean look. That 3 off the mark. Here's Salt Lake City. Ball from long range. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Brunson outside. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Jalen Brunson has been on display for El Paso. He's raised his 3-point total to 6 now. A lot of... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for El Paso.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Doncic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul.
And Doncic is so crafty as a player, remarkable at finding different ways to get these calls.
El Paso making a switch here. El Paso leading by 9. Durant with a wide open look. A 3-pointer, no good. Pass to Lindenborg. And stolen by Hibbert. Pushing it up. The 3 from KD. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Man, that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
And the wide open shot from Green. And El Paso, another 3.
Good work offensively, spacing out the D.
Pass to Francois. And it's sent back by KD.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Inside. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Timeout.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
It's stolen by Green. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. From the arc. Rebound by Salt Lake City. To the wing right side. Pass to Poole. And Hibbert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last. And stolen by Hibbert. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. .146 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Evans. That one off the back iron and out. El Paso leading by 17. Brunson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Edgecombe. And once again off the mark by Salt Lake City. Grant gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Grant's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Focus, composure. Jeremy Grant isn't one to take reckless shots from three-point range.
Outside, Green. Three-pointer. Grant. That's good.
3 points.
Grant's got 6.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And here's Brunson outside. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lindenborg. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Outside Bosch. Off target with his 3. Poole outside. And so it's El Paso ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Lindenborg. Pass to Chamberlain. Bucket is good. Chamberlain got the first points to start out the third quarter for Salt Lake City.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
And the wide open shot from Evans. Doesn't go for him. Here's El Paso. And as his career has progressed, Dan, Jeremy Grant becoming a more offensively focused player.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. I think that Jeremy Grant's one of those guys that got his early playing time in the league with defense, energy, and effort. And as he got more playing time, that allowed him to develop his offensive skills. And now he is a very good scorer on top of what he gives you on the defensive end.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Brunson. He's got 21. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Grant outside. 6 to shoot. It's Thompson off the drive. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Salt Lake City making a change here. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Francois. Now, here's SGA. They get it back. Wembanyama. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
What's the screen?
Grant with the ball. Now SGA defending. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
In for El Paso, number 6, Jordan Clarkson.
Here's Lendenborg. Pulls it up. Francois, no good. 1:49 left in the third. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Pass to Wembanyama. And once again off the mark by Salt Lake City. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Lendenborg. From deep, SGA.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Clarkson missing again.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Timeout called El Paso. .43 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. KD's got 8 points.
And deadly from pretty much anywhere on the court. Durant is a relentless scorer.
Poole outside. And that time, also a missed shot. Clarkson looking for an opening. And El Paso, another three.
And that pull-up is one of Clarkson's go-to moves. And you can see why. He's put a lot of work into it.
And stolen by Chamberlain. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. El Paso on top. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Clarkson with the ball. Durant in the corner. And the three ball is good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, When the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
It's stolen by Green. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Poole.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for El Paso. Clarkson on the wing. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
A real source of instant offense. Clarkson is not shy when it comes to shooting the ball. Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
They kick it out to Green for three. And he's good on the three ball.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Oh, great touch inside. She'll make them pay.
Now, here's Clarkson. Releases. And it's Green missing. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Poole. El Paso grabs the miss. 1:57 left in the game. From deep, Green hits it from three-point range. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And here's Bosch for three. It's a hand on it. They kick it out to Green. Some nice ball movement here by El Paso. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Now Edgecombe to the right side. Back to Ball. Pass to Edgecombe. And once again off the mark by Salt Lake City.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Out of bounds, Salt Lake City takes possession. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Poole. Here's Lindenborg. No good from outside. Here's El Paso. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. KD looking around. From outside, off the mark. Here's Salt Lake City. Poole on the wing. Over to the left wing. To the middle. Kicks it out to Evans. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
So El Paso picking up the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. See you later.